4.5 billion years ago, there was a molten planet burning like inferno. After thousands of years, the planet cooled. Clouds formed. It rained for another 1,000 years. All water pooled together. Icy comets from outer space joined the water, and the ocean was formed. I am energy. I am enchanting. I am infinite. I am fathomless. I am the ocean. My element remains the same, my spirit too, but I have different names in different regions. The largest and deepest me that extends from the Arctic Ocean to the Southern Ocean. The second largest part of me with an S-shaped basin between Europe and Africa. The third largest part of me bounded by Asia, Africa, Australia and the Southern Ocean. The smallest and shallowest part located mostly in the North Polar region. Some people call me the Antarctic Ocean or the Austral Ocean. Tides, waves, whirlpools, currents and eddies are testaments of my conflicting sentiments. I love, hate, laugh and weep. I am emotion incarnate. I am not silent. I tell the stories of distance, time and space. Looking into me, you can see reflections of God. Different mythologies have different versions about my God and deities. Poseidon, the god of the sea in Greek mythology. Neptune, as per the Roman mythology. Ryujin, the god of the sea as per the Japanese mythology. And Varuna, the mighty ocean god of Indian mythology. I shower my benevolence as monsoon on the Indian shore. Cyclones, volcanoes, tsunami are some of the protean manifestations of my fury. But be assured that I am calm under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. Life took form in me. It thrives in me. I am life. I hold dear everything in my bosom. In the endless depths of my world, kaleidoscopic organisms live in cities like human beings with friendly neighbors. At different depths, different organisms. They are equipped with clever tricks and strategies for their survival. My heart is an ocean of secrets. The dark, unfathomed caves hold mysteries unknown, untold, undiscovered. Yes, I am a mystery. The best of my secrets are twisted and bizarre. Bermuda Triangle, also known as Devil's Triangle. It is in the North Atlantic Ocean near Florida. 300 ships and 75 aircrafts have been sucked into the depths of Bermuda Triangle, never to return. Lake Baikal, the water cemetery, called so because the lake is magnetic and attracts objects to its center. Fire flashes on the lake is another mystery. Mariana Trench is the deepest natural trench in the Pacific Ocean. Only James Cameron and Jacques Piccard are the two human beings who have descended into the Mariana Trench. Icebergs. Only 1/10 of an iceberg is seen above the ocean. It is considered as a serious maritime hazard. Some Antarctic icebergs have an emerald green tinge. Mermaids are aquatic creatures with the head and upper body of a female and tail of a fish. Phantom ships, a vessel with no living crew aboard, found adrift on sea. Both mermaids and phantom ships are claimed to be sighted by human beings. Milky Sea is also known as Mareel, a luminous phenomenon in the ocean wherein water looks luminous. Even satellites have captured this blue glow over the sea at night. Chagara, a rare phenomenon observed only along the coastal shores of Kerala. A large number of fish and prawns throng together during a particular season. Ramasetu, a chain of limestone shoals between Rameshwaram Islands and Mannar Islands of Sri Lanka. Reportedly, it was passable on foot up to the 15th century. Sea foam, a type of foam created by the agitation of sea water. It is a global phenomenon. Human beings and their whereabouts also add to my mysteries. The lost continent. The lost continent in the geological sense has been found deep beneath in the Indian Ocean. The lost city Atlantis, a fictitious city in Greek stories, has been found in the North Sea. The lost cathedral, a 15th century cathedral, re-emerged from water in 1966. Treasure ship San Jose. San Jose, a Spanish ship, disappeared in the sea with 3 trillion pounds of gold and jewels. In 2015, oceanographers found it near the Colombian coast with its treasure intact. Titanic. In 1912, Titanic on her maiden voyage collided with an iceberg and the unsinkable Titanic sank. Bulk carrier MV Kairali, owned by Kerala Shipping Corporation, disappeared with its crew and cargo in 1979. I stir the heart, inspire the imagination, and bring eternal joy to the soul. My Tao is not grasping, but allowing. Hark! Hear the call, O valiant souls, come smell the sea. Maritime explorers changed the destiny of the world. They designed sea routes, controlled the wind, discovered new countries. It also led to new trades, commerce, maritime laws, and insurance too. Marco Polo, a Venetian merchant who travelled along the sea route to India and spread the glory of the country abroad. Bartholomew Dias, a Portuguese, the first European to sail around the southernmost tip of Africa. Christopher Columbus, an Italian navigator who completed 4 voyages across the Atlantic Ocean. Ferdinand Magellan, first circumnavigation of the earth was done by this Portuguese explorer. Sir Francis Drake, the second circumnavigation of the world in a single expedition, was done by this Englishman. Charles Darwin undertook a different kind of a voyage that helped to propound the theory of evolution. His account was popularized by his book, The Voyage of the Beagle. Alexander Frater, the man who chased monsoon and reached the Indian coast and wrote the book Chasing the Monsoon. Ibn Battuta, Muhammad al-Idrisi, Ibn Majid, Al-Biruni, and many more explorers have left their indelible imprints on the waves of maritime exploration. Lashing my calm, angry men slash and cut. Piracy is as old as navigation. The law ends with the land. War sometimes can be a necessary evil. Sea wars many times changed the course of war and battles and made history. New treaties and laws were signed. Spanish Armada. The invincible Spanish Armada set forth to overthrow Queen Elizabeth only to be defeated by a small English naval force under the command of Sir Francis Drake. Boston Tea Party was a political protest against Tea Act which allowed British East India Company to sell tea from China to America. American patriots opposed and destroyed the shipment in the sea itself. First World War. The sea wars were between Austria, Germany, Hungary and allied navies of England, France and Japan. The Second World War. The attack on Pearl Harbor was a surprise military attack by Japan on the United States naval base at Pearl Harbor in Honolulu. The attack led to the formal entry of United States into the Second World War. Falkland War. The 76-day-long war in 1982 was between UK and Argentina. United Kingdom defeated Argentina. India witnessed ports as early as the Harappan civilization. The 4,000-year-old Lothal port is the earliest known dock where trade and commerce flourished. This port is in present-day Gujarat. Pumpuhar Port, on the shore of river Kaveri, this port was a trade center in the 3rd century BC. It is in Tamil Nadu at Nagapattinam. Kozhikode Port. In 1100 AD, Chinese and European merchants came to Kozhikode. Vasco da Gama first landed at Kapad Beach. The two specialities of the Kozhikode port are the Bepur Uru and the Mapula Khalassis. Bepur Uru, specially designed teakwood boats by the artisans of Bepur, were used by Arabs as trading vessels. The Kozhikode port also witnessed the rise of a group called the Mapula Khalassis, who were employed at the port and dockyards, and their traditional technology of lifting even the capsized bogies of the train from the depths is worth mentioning. Muzriz Port. Incidentally, this is the place where St. Thomas landed to propagate Christianity with the help of the Hindu rulers. The port is now part of the present-day Kodungalur of Kerala and a UNESCO heritage site which enabled us to host the Muzriz Binale. Independent India has 12 major ports. Our maritime borders are secure and well protected by the hands of the Indian Navy, which is a well-balanced, cohesive, three-dimensional force. It is a key enabler and guarantor of the country's maritime sovereignty. The Indian Coast Guard is a multi-mission organization conducting round-the-year real-life saving operations. And now a salute to the daredevils of the Indian seas, Kunyali Marakkar, the naval chief of the Samudri of Kozhikode. This memorial is erected by the Indian Navy as a tribute to him, and he has been immortalized by naming the Marine Engineering Department of Cochin University after him. V.O. Chidambaram Pillai, Tamil freedom fighter who launched the first indigenous Indian shipping service, earning him the name Kappalotiya Tamilan. Gadar Party, Indian revolutionary organization primarily founded by Indians to overthrow British rule. Their expedition on Komagata was a stepping stone to the Indian independence. Netaji's epic submarine journey from Germany to Japan testimonies his unflinching loyalty to his motherland. Mihir Sen, the first Indian swimmer to cross the English Channel. Bhakti Sharma, the first Asian woman and the youngest in the world to swim the Antarctic waters. Commander Abhilash Tomy, hero of the present times, known for his non-stop circumnavigation. Tarini, the all-woman crew that circumnavigated the globe in 8 months on a sailboat. Marcos, Marine Commando Force for special operations, popular with their Operation Black Tornado during the Mumbai terror attack in 2008. Smell the sea, feel the sky, let your soul and spirits fly. Coastal maritime tourism and beach tourism and water sports flourished on coastal lines. Golden and sandy beaches of Indian coastline offer one of the best tourist attractions along with water adventures. I enjoyed the crowd, played with the children on beaches, tipped over windsurfers, and occasionally give sailors a helping hand. The 21st century will be the century of seas for India. It will remain the pivot in her global resurgence. India's blue economy is sustainable, inclusive, and people-centered. It provides substantial growth with food and livelihood for many. Indian marine fishing population is 4 million. Kerala and Tamil Nadu are the top-ranking states. To move along with blue economy, one needs ocean literacy. Manifold career options are available in this field. National labs and state universities like Coforce are doing pioneering work in creating ocean literacy. And Vidyodaya is the first school to have taken a plunge into creating an awareness about ocean among school children. This is the first time in the country where a school and a professional university are collaborating in a joint mission. The ocean energy is being harnessed, and if tapped properly, it would be the answer to sustainable energy source for the coming generation. My voice speaks to the soul. My touch is sensuous and divine, enfolding the writer in my embrace. Nautical fiction is a genre of literature with a setting on or near sea and focus on human relationships with sea. Here is a plethora of movies that drew inspiration from me and my presence. I lament your deeds. It's unfortunate that me, from whom first life rose, is now impaired by your activities. All of this leading to endangered species. But I equally thank the efforts of few who are trying to protect me. They are trying to churn out the toxins, cleanse me, and keep me eternal. Earth Echo Expedition is one such adventurous expedition to inspire and empower a new generation of environmental champions. Merging one's happiness into that of other is called love. This merging you can see as Sagara Sangamam in me at Kanyakumari, the southernmost tip of the Indian subcontinent. Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean and the Arabian Sea converge to provide you a wonderful sight and a mystical experience. The sun rises and sets within a short span of 2 kilometers, which is again a rare phenomenon. There is more to me. What you have uncovered is just 5%, and 95% of the deep blue is unexplored. There is more splendor to be discovered. So, I beckon you, come, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached.